Spices work that magic, turning everyday dishes into something special. It's so special since it does magic for your health and gives you an unbelievable taste to the foods. But did you know that certain spices can make or break your wallet? Most everyone has a spice rack or drawer in their kitchen for their garlic powder and dried basil, but not everyone has a stash of the world's most expensive spices. Some of these spices can cost as up to 5,000 US per pound or more. With a price tag like that, you would assume some of them are rare, but absolutely not. Now let's look at some of these spices, as there's a possibility that these are already part of your kitchen. Turmeric is a member of the ginger family. It's native to southwestern India and commonly used as a spice in Indian, Bangladesh, Middle East, and Pakistani cuisines. This super spice is known for its healing properties, with blood clot prevention, reducing depression, fighting inflammation, boosting your skin health, and cancer prevention. But it's also used for dyeing clothes due to its vibrant yellow hue, cosmetics, and for its antiseptic properties. Pepper, often mistaken for being as simple as salt, but it's actually the most traded and most used spice in the world, known for its intense spiciness. Native to South India, it's extensively cultivated there and elsewhere in tropical regions, like Vietnam, which is currently the world's largest producer and exporter of pepper. Dried ground pepper has been used since early times for both flavor and as a traditional medicine. While peppercorns were a much prized trade, often referred to as black gold, used as a form of money. Cinnamon is perfect in pies and cookies, and it's a baker's dream. Just about everyone owns cinnamon. It has been around for a long time, with the ancient Egyptians used for its healing properties, its flavoring, its medicinal benefits, and its versatility as a precious embalming agent. Cinnamon trees grow in tropical and subtropical climate zones. Although its source was kept mysterious for centuries by those in the spice trade to protect their monopoly as suppliers, cinnamon is native to India, Sri Lanka, Bangladesh, Indonesia, and China. Mostly used in cooking, powder form, or both sweet and savory dishes, true cinnamon is known as scientific name Cinnamon verum. But several species of cinnamon exist, with the most common type being cassia, or Chinese cinnamon. In ancient times, cinnamon was used to cure the common cold, freckles, snake bites, and kidney troubles. Nowadays, it is used as a condiment and fragrant spice to add its sweet aroma and flavor to anything from desserts, teas, and curries in India and the Middle East for centuries. Cinnamon oil is made by steam, distilling the leaves of the cinnamon tree or cinnamon bark, which is used in food processing, fine perfumes, aromatherapy, Asian medication, and disinfectants. Clove is an intense spice that's used in many dishes. Though it's most popular in the Middle East, it's native to Molucca Islands of Indonesia. Cloves are also grown in Zanzibar, India, Madagascar, Pakistan, and also the tropical Sri Lanka for several different purposes, including being an excellent ant repellent. It's used since the Middle Ages for trading. Cloves are now considered the fourth most expensive spice in the world. They have medicinal, antioxidant properties and reducing blood sugar levels. The intense aroma of cloves are used for flavoring most Indian, African, and Middle Eastern dishes, lending its spicy flavor to meats, curries, hot beverages, spice cookies, and pies, using fruits such as apples, pears, and so on. Clove essence is also an important part of many perfumes because of its warm, sweet, and aromatic taste. Finally, clove oil is a natural antiseptic, which explains its wide use in Indian and Chinese medicine as a dental painkiller, and for aromatherapy to help cure digestive problems. Derived from dried flower buds, this spice is considered very expensive in some regions of the world. Cardamom can be found in your spice chai. Now, there is a hefty price to this spice due to its labor-intensive harvesting process. These small seed pods are not to be taken lightly. Native to southwestern India, Guatemala is said to be the world's largest exporter and producer of this spice, followed closely by India, who's second. Black cardamoms are larger and tend to have a smoky aroma, used for heavily spiced dishes such as curries, while its lighter and more common cousin, the green cardamom, is pricier by weight and is used to spice the sweet dishes and add flavor to coffees, teas, and baked goods. Green cardamoms also have medicinal value and are used to treat digestive disorders, gum and teeth infections, tuberculosis, and eyelid inflammation. The grains of paradise spice comes from countries like Ghana, Liberia, or Togo on the west coast of Africa. It's related to ginger, turmeric, and cardamom. Though it's mainly specific to African cuisine, it's rising in popularity in other regions of the world. Grains of paradise, also known as alligator pepper, Guinea pepper, or Roman pepper, is used as a more flavorful substitute for black pepper, changing a dish's aroma in a more interesting way than pepper does. Dried Kaffir lime leaves is known as wild lime or Indonesian lime, and it's used mainly in Cambodian, Indonesian, Laotian, Malaysian, and Thai cuisine, adding a special flavor in curries, salads, stews, and soups. Though its origins are tied to Southeast Asia, Kaffir lime grows as well in Australia, California, or Florida. This fresh, aromatic Kaffir lime leaves add an intense citrus sweet flavor, but the dried rind is not as fragrant, though still adds a bold flavor. Black cumin seed is known as black caraway or onion seed. It's a spice that originated in Egypt, Iran, and North India, and it's very hard to get, making it exotic and expensive. It's a favorite of Pakistani and Iranian dishes, but also popular in North Africa. The black cumin is different than the regular one. It's darker, thinner, has smaller seeds, and it's sweeter than normal cumin. The flavor is richer when roasted or dry, making it a great addition to most meat dishes. Long pepper has a long history, dating back to the time of the Greeks and the Romans, who were big fans of it. After the discovery of the Americas, chili peppers conquered the old world cuisine, which abandoned the long pepper. Today, it's still used in Nepal, Pakistan, or India, where it goes by the name of pipali. It has a similar taste to black pepper, but it's hotter. That being said, its main role before the adoption of chili peppers, which are spicier, long pepper is known to be of the help of many cancers. Because of its scarcity, the price for long pepper is up there. Malab comes from the cherry stones of the St. Lucie cherry tree, which grows around the Middle East, the Mediterranean, and Southern Europe. While it was first added in perfumes in Turkey and the Middle East centuries ago, its health benefits were soon recognized, and malab made its way as a spice into the kitchens in this area. Though not very spread in the US, it's gaining more ground mainly with those interested in Mediterranean dishes, adding a distinct flavor with hints of bitter, almond, and cherry. Malab is hard to come by, so you might want to save it for those special occasions. Vanilla is considered the second most expensive spice in the world. It's found in cookies, ice cream, desserts, and the majority of sweet treats. And we're not talking about artificial vanilla or vanilla extract either, but natural vanilla from Mexico and Madagascar, which produce the best quality vanilla pods possible. But why so expensive? Because the flowers have to be artificially hand pollinated, and then once ripened, the fruits also have to be hand picked. This is a very labor intensive process that requires daily harvesting. Saffron is by far the most expensive spice on earth. It's native to Central Asia. This Indian Middle Eastern spice is actually the mere stigma of the Crocus sativus flower. Large quantities of these flowers are required to be harvested in order to yield a viable supply of saffron threads. Since each flower only has 3 stigmas, it takes 50,000 to 75,000 flowers to produce 1 pound of dried saffron thread, equivalent to approximately 20 hours of labor. Are you kidding me? Making the harvesting an extremely labor-intensive and time-consuming process. Today, saffron is grown mainly in Spain, Italy, Greece, India, and Iran, with the best quality saffron originating from Kashmir. These extremely valuable threads of this red gold, or king of spices as it's called, have been used for more than 40 centuries by the Persians, Greeks, and Romans, and was deemed to be worth its weight in gold. Their use for the saffron threads included using it for its color and to spice food, using saffron water to perfume baths, houses, and temples, and even using saffron extract as a medicinal narcotic. Today, saffron is used in cooking, cosmetics, staining, medicines, which is believed to be the cure for almost 100 diseases and illnesses in the Middle East and Asia, and is also used to create signature perfumes thanks to its soft and intimate smell. While several different varieties and brands of this vibrant spice exist, if you come across saffron that's not expensive, then it's not pure saffron. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a comment and let me know what spice you have. Don't forget to support the channel by liking and commenting. Share the video if you can. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe if you found this video interesting. Thanks, and see you guys in the next video. Take care.